Why jumper cables? Yep, dead minivan. The door was just a little bit ajar, left the light on, so it's dead as a doornail. We're going to jump start it. So, of course, normal cars, got your battery up front. Here's the positive. Red goes to red. Black or negative goes to negative. In all cars built after the 1950s, negative is equivalent to the body. But you can put it right on the battery. That's mostly okay. This battery has vents. You should check the water in it just to be sure that's up to top. You should use distilled water. Anyway, positive is never to be crossed with negative. So here we are, positive. Modern cars have this nice red indicator. That is not a battery. That's a fuse box. Battery in this car is in the trunk, but they're nice enough to put a positive post up front in case you need to jump start it or something else. So where's the negative? Well, they put this here so you can clamp that on. Like I said, negative is the body, and then positive is the other side of the whole equation. I did jump start somebody using the battery in the trunk. It's kind of buried, kind of a pain to get to, especially when you have sand and friggin' other stuff here. But essentially I could pull this bottom up and we could get to the battery more directly. I think it's in the back passenger side here, but no, we'll do it up here. So Challenger's going to do its due diligence here in starting the van. Let's see how we can do this. Not sure we can actually get a good view of everything, so we'll do our best. And here we go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so head comes up. Now, get the thickest jumper cables you can get, because that's what transmits the electricity is through the wire, and the thicker the wire, the more it can transfer. If you have a dead battery, well, you're going to want as much as you get. The cheap jumper cables, I don't find them worth doing. This set is very heavy duty. It also has, for those that have spade type battery connectors, this does not, but some of them, they have like an end cap, and you can spade, you can put this onto the terminal that way, or use the nice jaws that it has, clamp that puppy on. So the first step is to make sure the other end is, the positive and negative are separate. We're gonna connect these two up. Do a little wiggle because you need some connectivity, and you need to get the oxidation. That's this, see, it's dull. You got to get the oxidation kind of scratched off a little bit so you actually have a connection that is good. Now, this is connected well. Not going anywhere, don't have this yanking. Like I said, keep these puppies separate. Usually they say, so this is where the deal is. If you have a spark, in theory there could be hydrogen gas near the battery. Scary, scary, scary. Most of the time that's not the case. If the battery's ever warm, don't, like really hot, or boiling especially, don't even try it. In this case, the battery is way far away from here. We have no explosive gases to worry about ever. Plus, most batteries are sealed nowadays. So we will pop, let's see, how do we pop this puppy off? I think I might have to, yeah, so there's a little squeeze thing here. And there we go, a nice, cute little terminal. And we'll keep the black handy on the other side of my hand, essentially. This is hopefully going to hold nicely. And then we'll get that clamped up over there. See if that doesn't work too bad. Make sure there's enough wiring here to make things happen. Nope, zap. So we got a little zap. I'm just gonna, that means, it's drawing current. You don't need to have both the car running to do this. In this case, things are off here. This is just the battery. It's being a surrogate to this. This thing's dead as a doornail. So we'll let it soak a little bit, and then we'll try and start it up. See how that goes. Oh, I got lights on the dashboard. We're in good shape now. Maybe. Maybe. That is really good. And so now the alternator is running, which charges. And because this one is off, it's safe to keep that off like that and still connected. If that was also running and we got this one started, I would very quickly want to disconnect that, usually yanking the positive. But, you know, we could be a little more relaxed about this. So we disconnect that, disconnect this, put our cap back on. Good Challenger. And this puppy will disconnect this, disconnect the other side, and we are pretty well set. We'll put our cover back on, let it run for a good 20 minutes anyway. Should probably drive it up and down the street or something, but that's it. We jump started the car, loop up the cables, throw them back in the trunk where they came from. While we're here, might as well check things like the oil, all that stuff. Yeah, we're doing okay there. That's good. That's it. Jump starting a car. Thanks for watching.